welcome to the third TaaS News podcast. Thank you for all the feedback we've had so far. Over the next few months, we're looking to interview some of the movers and shakers in the transportation as a service industry. So if you'd like to get involved, then please contact us at info@taas.news. If you like this podcast, remember to subscribe and share it to make sure you don't miss out on any future episodes. This podcast is sponsored by TaaS Technology Conference, which will cover connected and autonomous vehicles and future mobility, alongside the new co-located conference looking at energising future mobility. The conference takes place on the 4th and 5th of June in Birmingham in the UK, and more information can be found at www.taas.technology. Right, on to the news. Zipcar, a leading car-sharing network, and Honda announced an expansion for their strategic mobility partnership. The agreement will add hundreds of new Honda vehicles to Zipcar's diverse fleet, while focusing on supporting Zipcar's university program in California and the expansion of Zipcar's successful service in Columbus, Ohio. In Columbus, a first-of-its-kind exclusive Honda car-sharing fleet was launched, expanding Zipcar's already successful program in the city. Zipcar first launched in Columbus in June 2018. Under the latest expansion, 30 vehicles will be in operation at 17 locations across the city, including a new campus car-sharing program at the Ohio State University. In California, Honda is Zipcar's preferred automotive partner at schools within the University of California system and select campuses within the California State University network. Honda will offer special rates on Zipcar membership to students on campus and special driving rates to Zipcar members who use the 145 Honda vehicles located at dozens of campus locations. Through the expanded partnership, nearly 200 Honda vehicles will now be available to Zipcar members, including the Honda Civic, Honda CR-V, Honda Fit, Honda HR-V, and Honda Odyssey. Zipcar and Honda announced this strategic partnership in 2012. Together, they continue to expand and test new cost-effective mobility solutions to help consumers get around easier. Continuing with ride-sharing, although this time on an electric scooter, OhJo partners with ISBX to launch e-scooter rideshare program in Austin, Texas. ISBX, a leading app development and software service agency, has partnered with OhJo Electric LLC, a light electric vehicle mobility solution company, to launch the first ever sit-down electric scooter rideshare in Austin, Texas. In May of 2018, OhJo, then a manufacturer of premium electric scooters for the retail market, approached ISBX to build out the software technology to create a functional ride-sharing ecosystem, consisting of a mobile application for iOS and Android, as well as a comprehensive web-based dashboard, service layer, and back-end system. ISBX works closely with CalAmp and PWS to retrofit and integrate the necessary GPS tracking and cellular technologies to convert the existing OhJo inventory to a rideshare electric mobility solution. This is not ISBX's first foray into this space. The company provides development resources for Pickup, a pickup truck on-demand service. Through collaboration with OhJo's product development team, ISBX is designing and developing a comprehensive data model and back-end solution to provide real-time reporting on scooter location, availability, usage, performance, and status. This is made available using the Mobility Data Specification, a data standard and API specification created by the City of Los Angeles for mobility as a service providers and adopted for the use by the City of Austin. Maybe if your Honda rideshare or scooter ever breaks down, you'd need some roadside assistance. And it's from here Porsche's invested in the US startup Urgently. The American company sees itself as a leading global platform for mobility and roadside assistance. The US startup platform supports roadside assistance services in North America, Europe, and Asia. Using artificial intelligence and geolocation, Urgently connects drivers, service providers, and automotive manufacturers in real time, thus coordinating the best and fastest help in the event of a breakdown. This means that from the very beginning, the customer is providing transparency regarding the location, exact to the second, and the expected time of arrival of the roadside assistance provider. In the USA, more than half of all roadside assistance providers are already connected to the platform, which serves around 45,000 networked vehicles. Alongside Porsche Ventures, other companies obtained shares in Urgently include BMW iVentures and InMotion Ventures, the venture capital division of Jaguar Land Rover. And now onto the news that Nvidia's Drive Software 8.0 enables surround perception AR for autonomous vehicles. Nvidia Drive Software is an open software suite that is powered by the compute capabilities of the Drive AGX platform. It consists of the Drive operating system, DriveWorks software framework, a rich SDK to develop software applications for autonomous driving, as well as a Drive AV and Drive iX software applications for autonomous driving. With this release, developers now have access to high-definition visualization for both vehicle sensors and driver monitoring, as well as more advanced surround perception. In-vehicle visualization offers a real-time look inside the brains of an autonomous vehicle for its occupants. It shows what the car sees, how it classifies objects and plans future moves, and how those decisions change second by second. And using augmented reality, autonomous vehicle software developers can visualize and track this data in developer-friendly format. The release also includes updates to the software's perception capabilities, enhanced object detection, and providing a 360-degree view around the vehicle, making Drive Software 8.0 a highly advanced open software platform for autonomous driving development. By translating sensor data into visual display, Drive iX now allows manufacturers to track vehicles' inputs, perception, and path planning both in real time and for recorded data. Developers can view the data as their car drives with displays inside the vehicle. The visualization works in 5 phases: sense, perceive, map, plan, and drive. In the sense phase, the display shows the raw camera sensor data that the car uses for object detection. From there, the perceive phase outlines the vehicle's object detection process using bounding boxes, as well as labels for objects as far as 50 meters away. This phase also shows the map phase. The display highlight lines perceived by the car, and plan phase shows the vehicle's upcoming path. Finally, the drive phase graphs the steering, acceleration, and brake actions the vehicle is taking to follow the desired path. In real time, developers can toggle between these 5 views as the car drives. A similar process takes place for driver monitoring. Using driver-facing camera, deep neural networks can track whether the driver is drowsy or distracted. With the new visualization update, drivers and passengers can see this process in real time. AFC Energy develops world's first hydrogen EV charger. AFC Energy, an industrial fuel cell power company, announced the first successful development of Charge, the world's first electric vehicle charger based on hydrogen fuel cell technology. Breakthrough by the UK-based energy technology company could enable 100% clean electricity for future EV charging. The demonstration of AFC Energy's charge system took place at Dunsfold Aerodrome, home to the BBC Top Gear's test track, and saw BMW i8 as the first ever car to be recharged with power generated by a hydrogen fuel cell. The innovation takes place after 10 years of fuel cell research development by the AFC Energy laboratories. AFC Energy is preparing for the commercialization of fuel cell-based EV charge solutions to meet the growing demand for environmentally friendly power in the EV market. Traditional charging causes pollution with electricity from fossil fuels, but AFC Energy's charge can be 100% emission-free. The EV market is set to grow rapidly, and the UK government has stated that 50% of new car sales will be EVs by 2030, which will see 9 million EVs on the road. By 2040, 100% of the new car sales are planned to be EVs, leading to the entirety of the UK fleet by 36 million cars becoming EVs. To recharge the fleet of EVs, the UK's national grid estimates show that this will require generation to be increased by 8 gigawatts, while calculations by AFC Energy show that if 1 in 10 of the EVs is being recharged simultaneously in the UK's future fleet of 36 million cars, this would have a peak surge demand of 25.7 gigawatts, based on an average EV battery of 57 kilowatt hours. This maximum peak demand equates to approximately half the UK's current generational requirements and is the equivalent of 7.9 new nuclear power stations or 17,100 wind turbines. Popular venues such as sports centres, stadiums and supermarkets will also have to scale up EV recharging solutions. A scenario where 25% of the vehicles are EVs and half plug in to charge whilst at the venue would require 11.5 megawatts of electricity generation. Extensive investment in new power stations and upgrades of the distribution network would be required unless these demands are met through localised power generation. AFC Energy is working to provide a solution to the potential future challenges caused by EV charging, and its charge system could potentially deliver locally generated electricity through thousands of installations that generate 100% clean electricity. In contrast, the provision of power through central generation would require massive investment in new generating capacity and re-architecture of the distributed network. AFC Energy is looking to enter into discussion with potential OEM partners and suppliers for the production of its charge-scalable EV charge system for commercial development. Nissan tries to carve out new segments of vehicles with the IMS concept. The Nissan IMS, unveiled at the 2019 North America International Auto Show, is a completely new type of car. An elevated sports sedan that takes advantage of the packaging, platform and powertrain technology developed through Nissan Intelligent Mobility. While closer to a sedan than a crossover, the IM's concept's revolutionary proportions create a vehicle segment all of its own. It is defined by its pure electric vehicle identity, with the battery located under the body, elevating the cabin height. Its stretched interior space, a result of the vehicle's extended wheelbase, features a unique 2+1+2 seating architecture with pivoting front seats and a rear seat that either offers 3 across seating or, once the slim rear outboard seats are folded, an indulgent premier seat in the rear centre, worthy of a world-class executive travel. The powerful exterior and interior design of the IMs is made possible by the innovative electric and autonomous technology developed through Nissan's Intelligent Mobility. The company's vision for changing how cars are powered, driven and integrated into society. The IMS is a study in duality and contrast. In autonomous driving mode, it features completely hands-free operation, whereas in manual driving mode, it delivers the exciting high-performance driving experience that only an advanced electric vehicle can provide. The IM also possesses the high levels of safety technology and virtual world connectivity, all wrapped up in an alluring package that highlights modern Japanese design and craftsmanship. The IM's electric powertrain consists of dual electric motors, front and rear, and a fast-charging 115 kilowatt-hour battery that generates 483 horsepower, or 360 kilowatt, and a 590 pound per foot, or 800 newton meters of torque, ensuring that the concept car will not only keep up with the modern-day sports sedan, but leave most of them in the dust. Capable of travelling an estimated 380 miles on a single charge, the IMS is on the same playing field with its gasoline-powered counterparts in terms of range. Details from all of the articles on today's podcast and more news and features can be found online at www.taas.news, or if you have any comments, feedback or articles you'd like to include, then please email us at info@taas.news. Don't forget our Transportation as a Service conference runs on the 4th and 5th of June 2019 in Birmingham in the UK. It brings together international experts for 2 days of in-depth discussion and exhibitions focused on the opportunities and challenges of a mobility future that leverages cabs, EVs, energy, infrastructure and TaaS technology. For more information, go to taas.technology.